Hi, welcome to another morning routine on how I take care of my hair. I love to apply butter on my hair, and as I do that, I also detangle my hair. Here's a length check. I love to touch my hair. Yes, as I apply the butter on my hair and finger detangle, I am able to get any knots and take them out. Butter is so good for the hair, but not after you have moisturized with water. After you put the water, make sure you walk the water into your hair from the ends to the roots. After that, you apply your butter to the root first and go on through the hair, applying the butter and taking out every shed hair as you find them. You can brush your hair. This particular brush is my lifesaver. I brush the hair, but as I'm brushing, I'm feeling my hair to make sure that there are no knots. When I feel a knot, I use my finger to take it out. Then I proceed to continue brushing my hair. After I've done that, I divide my hair into 3 parts, not 2 equal, but 3 parts. I have a bigger part because one of the part is going to merge into the other part to become 2. I start with 3 strands and then I continue into 2-strand twist, and this is how I keep my hair protected. After protective style, I want my hair to rest, and I do this to let my hair rest in preparation for another protective style, which is like tiny little twist or tiny little threads. I have different way of taking care of my hair, and this is one of the ways. How do you take care of your hair? What do you do with your hair? Do you rest your hair after a long time protective style? Don't forget that water is very, very, very important for your hair. If you're missing out on this step and you're scared of water, you don't like your hair to shrink, then you're doing your hair a disservice. You need to put water, liquid, any form of liquid. It could be water, it could be aloe vera juice, whatever it is, you must put water before you apply any oil to your hair. Because if you do not do that, then you'll be sealing in dryness, and the hair will not have, the oil will not have the effect that it ought to have had on your hair. Butter is good for sealing. Butter is good for retaining the moisture that you've added into your hair with the aloe vera juice or with the water or whatever liquid conditioner that you have applied on your hair. I love butter. You can see I love butter, especially the Kem's Natural butter, which I made from pure butter. 100% African butter from Africa, from Ghana, from Nigeria. I get my butter, source my butter from different places, especially Ghana and Nigeria. And I make sure that I go to the ladies that make the butter from scratch. I know how my butters are made. I know that there's no other thing added into my butter, and it's fair trade. Those women are well paid for what they do for us. And look at the butter. Can you see it? Golden. That's how it is. Golden, yellow, slight. It depends. Your butter can be golden. It can be just lighter. Whatever it is, make sure that the butter that you're using is 100% shea butter and nothing else added to that butter. If you do that, you'd see your ends, your edges, your roots will be happy with you. Those are the simple things that I do. I'm very tender with my brushing. I brush my hair very tenderly. But this brush, I can tell you, this particular brush has changed my life. So many people lose their hair. They have hair fall because they're not patient with their hair. If you're going to take care of your hair, make sure you do it at a time when you don't have to rush out. You don't have anything preoccupying your mind, and you can take your time and care for this hair. Tender, loving care is what our hair loves. Can you see the length? Can you see the length? The hair is doing well. My hair is doing well. It's happy. I'm just conversing with either. I think sometimes I converse with my husband when I'm chatting with my husband or chatting with a friend. I use that time to make my hair on a WhatsApp call, sometime on FaceTime, and it could be that I'm watching a movie. But I make sure that it's a time when I don't have anything to do, nothing pressing waiting for me. I have the time, maximum time, to take care of my hair. In this style, I did, I think, about 4 or 5 parts, and 5 big parts, and then I just do it like this, just twisting it in tiny 3 parts. And then, as I explained to you earlier, the 2 parts I divide it into 2 first, and one of the 2 I divide into another 2, so giving me 1 part divided into 2, and the other part, which is 3. I start with that 3 part, and then I combine the 3 parts. So that 2 part I divided earlier, I put them together, as you can see me doing. You see that? So I put them together now, and then I'm able to twist it like so. And I'm careful as I twist. I feel my hair. I make sure that there is no tangles, no knots, nothing that needs attention. And if there is any, I pay attention to that knot, I take it out, and as I feel my hair, I can feel when it's dry and it needs to get in more butter or more oil. My scalp, I use oil on my scalp. I can use my butter on my scalp because my butter is purely 100% butter. And if you get the right butter, it means that when that butter touches heat or hot water, it should melt. It's when you have other things added in your butter, like wax and other kind of things, that's when you kind of struggle to get your butter out of your hair. So, my friends, what kind of butter do you have? Make sure that the butter that you have is exactly what they say it is. Shea butter or mango butter or cocoa butter, whatever butter it is that your hair loves, you can use. But make sure that what you're using is really what it is. Once you have that, you will be at ease. Peace of mind to apply the butter with peace of mind onto your hair like so. Just the way I'm doing, without being scared that it's going to leave some coatings on your hair. A friend of mine had a butter that she bought, and each time that she uses it, it just kind of feels not buttery. And unfortunately, when she wants to wash her hair out, she notices that it's so difficult to wash her hair. She struggles to wash out the butter. But if you have the real butter, the real deal, you won't have a white film over your hair when you're trying to wash your hair. Now I have a white film because I just applied the butter. But a few minutes after, the white film just absorbs my hair. The butter absorbs into the hair, and you will no longer see the white film. Like you are seeing, it's kind of disappearing. Do you notice that? As I walk it into my hair, it kind of disappears. That white film, it just melts into my hair, like it's just the butter that's there, and it just melts. But just imagine if this was not 100% butter. And when I do this, the way I'm doing, working it in, and I added water to make sure that the inside of the hair gets water, and that the water is not just sitting at the top of the hair. I like my water to enter, to go into the strands of my hair, and I press it in like this. When I put the water, when I spray in water, I always remember to press it in like I was doing, and then I finger the tangle the way I am doing. This is a very important tip. You see what I'm doing here? That's me applying the hair oil, not only to the scalp, but also applying it towards the length of my hair. This is a very important step. If you do not want to have oil on your hair, you can as well just put some of the oil into your butter and then use it together. Can you see what's going on? Did you see that the film is gone? Did you notice that? The film is all gone. Oh my God, this is nice. This is nice. This is nice. If you have not tried the Kemps Natural hair butter, you should give it a shot. Give it a shot. Go to the website. We have a website, www.sleekandcute.com, and the Kemps Natural, www.kempsnatural.com channel will soon be up. We're working on that. Almost up. We'll announce it when we're up, but for now we're selling the Kemps Natural, or we're buying the Kemps Natural from the www.kempsnatural.com, and that's where you can find our butters. And if any reason you do not find it or have any difficulty, you can always send us an email. We are open to receiving emails. So this is how we do with our hair. The African hair, the black hair, the kinky hair is beautiful. Take care of it. You see, beautiful. Thank you. Please subscribe, like, and share, and come again for another video. Bye.